Good afternoon, all things Tonga audience. Currently it's Sunday afternoon. Again, not a whole lot to do on Sunday, but we have some beach property we're gonna hang out on and just eat a little barbecue. Not to do a whole lot, not working or anything like that, but I'm just gonna give you just a glimpse of the property and then some of the plans that we have for the future. So I'm going to just flip the camera around and show you what we got going on. So we just did some clearing over here is where we're going to put our well for some of our project, our water well, which makes it nice and we don't have to be dependent on rainwater the whole time. And this is the road that leads to the property. So our elevation from the ocean is about 30 feet. We have some makeshift stairs that we built that we're hoping to be able to build a permanent structure to get down. But for the time being, it's temporary. We'll be able to have access there, but this is, as far as the scenery goes, these trees, they call them shoreline. And the special thing about these trees that you see on the side is that they make good roasting sticks for pigs, but the nice thing about it is that you can use it as firewood as soon as you chop it down. You don't have to wait for it to dry to be able to use it. So that is the nice thing about this tree. So obviously you're going to see that we should never run out of firewood. And this is a pretty awesome canopy, and it keeps you out of the weather and provides shade while you're here, even though it could be blazing hot due to the sun. Another thing that I appreciate coming out here, it's just so peaceful and quiet. Again, this is about 40 minutes out from Kolofo'o, which is Nuku'alofa, my location where I'm currently staying at Nanisi's. But being out here is this is where I want to be, you know. I don't mind the hustle and bustle every once in a while, but certainly for somebody that grew up and spent the majority of my life in the United States and hustling and working in the hustle and bustle, you know, we certainly appreciate peace and quiet. I'm going to flip the camera around here a little bit. We got some of the boys setting up a little pig roast, and we have the children just enjoying some of the family. All right, we got two people here heading down the way. Is it the pig done already? Yeah. So as we approach this clearing, this too was full of the shoreline, but as we approach the clearing here, this will be the area of the parking lot. Again, I got a couple people that is interested in working with me as we work together to get our little structure up. So we did this clearing so we can have ample parking for our vehicles and just a short minute walk from the beach. Let's see what's going on here. Alright, we got some wood lying around. I'm going to use those for various projects. We got a temporary camp area setting up. Here is Shione.
Hello.
The
Yep.
the project manager
Yeah.
right here with his
This little girl
grandbaby.
will do the tawolunga when we open up the thing, eh?
Yeah.
You're gonna do the tawolunga, eh?
Tina just cleaning up, getting ready. I'm gonna go get a shot of the water. All right, this is Tapu. Tapu resides in Auckland. Is that where you're at, Tapu? Yeah. Yep. Tapu, he's here for 2 weeks. He already misses living in Tonga. So, as we come out of the clearing, yeah, but you left, Tapu. You left paradise. That's what happens when you meet a girl, Tapu. They take you away from paradise. So as we make our way down, that's the ocean view, and our plan is to put a couple structures up here. Obviously, we'll clear some of that to make better use of the view. And as we walk along these, the ingenuity of Tongans, Tongan engineering. So the boys built their staircase, as you can see, just out of that siare mohe plant, and the structure is pretty sturdy. You would think that this wood would rot out, but actually it's pretty stable. There's also a couple different ways to access it without the stairs, but this just makes the hike a lot easier to come down this way. So as we make our way down, we'll walk along the property line just to give you an idea of the beach frontage. We'll go down here and start on the other side of this rock. All this is all seaweed here. So anytime there's a storm, we get seaweed that comes up on the beach, and that's what this black thing that you see on the camera. I'm just going to turn around and show you the view from the bottom. So really there's like a natural cove here that's all part of the property. As this rock jets out, and then there's another smaller cove. That's where the property starts on one end, and then I'll turn around and show you the other end of the property. So in high tide, all these rocks that you see here are covered. So you don't see any of this on high tide. It's usually covered with water. And so this is the other side of the property. This cove right here. Let's go ahead and make our way back to the other side. And walk down there. As you can see, there is nobody on the beach. And this is typical of the majority of beaches in Tonga. you don't have a whole lot of people that use the beach. The locals use it on holidays and on special breaks, school breaks for the kids. But other than that, Tonga is just one of these places that have not been impacted as far as the beaches go, or inundated with a lot of tourists. Certainly different from Waikiki Beach, where everybody's about 6 inches next to you, trying to wiggle their way into a space. So as we get to this cliff that jets out, the property goes around that, and there's another little cove that marks the boundaries of the property's beach access. These rocks here are pretty sharp in certain areas, so you got to be careful when walking if you're not walking on the sand. Can get pretty jagged and dangerous. Alright, I might have to get a little bit wet to go around the property. As I was saying, in high tide, you can see by the watermarks on this rock how high the tide goes up. So you're looking at probably another 5 feet from where you see the water now during high tide. As far as snorkeling goes in these waters, there's a lot of fish. Lots of sea life that's in there. A lot of the local people will come to fish over here. But as we do the walk along on the beach, I will show you the corner of this property. Let me just pan out to the ocean. Just kind of show you what the view is from this area. And that island that you see in the background is actually Eua. And right across between Tongatapu and Eua, you got the Tongan Trench. So you have one of the most treacherous crossings in this area is right here between Tongatapu and Eua. When the storm is bad, like today is actually not too bad. Let me just pan up here. So again, the property is up there on the cliff. Like I said, you're looking at about 30 to 40 feet at its highest point from where I'm standing right now. So we wouldn't have to worry too much about tsunamis. And especially with the trench being right there, it really doesn't give the ocean the opportunity for momentum to build up. A lot of the tsunamis that take place really need shallow water to get that wave to build up and generate power. So if a tsunami went over these cliffs, I don't think anybody in Tongatapu was surviving. So really, this is the edge of the property. Right here. We're actually right under a big rock that cantilevers out from the property. Well, for those of you that are still here, which probably just a few, those that are interested in coming here, I will get more footage, and if you have any questions, you got my information. Well, friends, it's been nice talking to you, and that is a walking tour of the property here in Tonga.